You wanted to make six figures. How many years did it take to,
Yeah.
like, how long did it take to hit that, maybe?
Yeah, my first year I made $10,000.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, this is legit. And had like barely any expenses, less than $1,000 in expenses for sure. And I was like pumped about that. And like obviously the first couple months didn't make anything, and then it started to make money like the third month, and by the end I was maybe doing 2K a month or whatever. Second year I made $30,000. Third year I made $80,000. So it took me about 3 years to actually make like a legit full-time income.
You're like 21, right?
19, yeah, I was 21. By year four, as a 22-year-old, I was doing $200,000 a year, which is like, okay, like this is getting pretty damn good. Like, so much for this whole university thing, so much for being a failure here. 200 grand as a 22-year-old with no university degree, it's a lot of freaking money. And I didn't spend much of it. I kind of saved it. I kind of lived pretty chill. I wasn't flashy, didn't really spend much money. And then at 20, so then by year four, so 10, 30, 80, 200, year five, actually, I did like a mill, and I was doing 100K months, and I was like, holy shit. That's when it kind of felt like, feels like sort of like the escape velocity. When like, especially back then, 100K a month, we're talking like whatever, 2015, it's a lot different than 100K a month now.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to spend 10K a month on a condo in Miami, back in 2015, I'd get 3 times the place as right now.
Yeah, you'd have a crazy crib back then.
Yeah, so 100K back then, I was like, holy, it was nuts.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting too with that. You had the awareness to like see that path. Like when I dropped out of college, it was starting to be like kind of cool. Now it's like fucking cool.